At a trendy venue near the San Francisco Pier, Sam Altman's verification project World celebrated its next evolution and rapid expansion of its ambitions. And it's starting with Tinder. Tools for Humanity, TFH, the company behind the World project, announced Friday plans to integrate its verification tech into dating apps, event and concert ticketing systems, business organizations, email, and other arenas of public life. David Harbour has joined the cast of John Rambo, the origin story prequel to the iconic Sylvester Stallone franchise, taking on the role of Major Trotman, Rambo's commanding officer, and the closest thing the one-man fighting force has ever had to a calming influence. The Stranger Things star is a late addition to the film, which wrapped production in Thailand in March. Nicholas Moore, who pleaded guilty to hacking the U.S. Supreme Court's electronic document filing system dozens of times over several months, was sentenced on Friday to a year of probation. Moore had also hacked into the network of AmeriCorps, a government agency that runs stipend volunteer programs, and the systems of the Department of Veterans Affairs, which provides healthcare and welfare to military veterans. OpenAI is losing two of the architects of its most ambitious moonshots. Kevin Weil, who led the company's science research initiative, and Bill Peebles, the researcher behind AI video tool Sora, both announced their departures on Friday. The exits come as OpenAI consolidates around enterprise AI and its forthcoming super app. The departures follow OpenAI's decision to cut back on side quests, including customer-facing bets like Sora and OpenAI for Science. Sora, which was losing an estimated $1 million per day in compute costs, was shut down last month. John Lithgow has given fans their first real glimpse into what it takes to become Dumbledore, and the answer, it turns out, involves a great deal of untangling. The 80-year-old actor appeared on The Today Show on Friday, 17 April, to promote his Broadway role in Giant, but the conversation quickly turned to his part as Albus Dumbledore in the upcoming HBO Harry Potter series. Alec Baldwin will face a civil trial in October over the 2021 Rust shooting that killed cinematographer Halyna Hutchins, after a Los Angeles judge ruled the case should proceed. The lawsuit was filed by Serge Svetnoy, a gaffer on the New Mexico set who is claiming emotional distress caused by negligence. AI coding startup Cursor is nearing new funding in which the 4-year-old company would raise at least $2 billion in fresh capital, according to 4 sources familiar with the matter. Returning investors Thrive and Andreessen Horowitz are expected to lead the financing at a $50 billion valuation, prior to the new capital injection, the People said. Battery Ventures, a new investor, may also participate in the financing, according to 2 sources. Strategic investor Nvidia is also expected to write a check, one person said. OpenAI has launched a new artificial intelligence AI model known as GPT Rosalind Franklin, with the aim to speed up research in biology, drug discovery, and medicine. It is named after Rosalind Franklin, the British scientist who played a key role in discovering the structure of DNA. The model is built to handle complex scientific work across published research, biological data, laboratory tools, and experiments. It performs best on tasks that involve reasoning over molecules, proteins, genes, and disease biology. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has hailed U.S. President Donald Trump's kind and gracious remarks praising Pakistani leadership, as the two leaders exchanged warm messages on social media amid ongoing diplomatic efforts to end the US-Iran conflict. The exchange comes as Trump once again praised Pakistani leadership, including Prime Minister Shehbaz and Chief of Defense Staff, CDF, and Chief of Army Staff, COAS, Field Marshal Sid Asim Munir, highlighting strengthening ties between Washington and Islamabad following Pakistan's central mediating role. The Justice Department has dismissed the experienced Miami federal prosecutor in charge of the criminal probe of ex-CIA Director John Brennan, who is a vocal Trump critic, for failing to heed the call to expedite the indictment process, according to several sources. Mario Medeiros Long, the National Security Section Chief for the Southern District of Florida, informed attorneys on Friday, April 17.